State, Assemblymember Deborah Glick. The lead sponsor of the Marriage Equality Bill in Albany, Assemblymember Danny O'Donnell. All of them for being here today. She couldn't join us tonight, but I know Councilmember Rosie Mendez has staff and representatives with us tonight, and I want to thank them for being with us as well. I know Cy Vance is with us. I also just want to recognize David Pollack and Bob Coplin from the Jewish Community Relations Council. Every time we have ever asked JCRC to stand with the LGBT community when there have been acts of violence, they have always said yes. They have never said no, and they deserve our thanks and recognition. I also want to thank Rabbi Stephen Roberts from the New York Board of Rabbis and Joe Potasnik for their support tonight as well. And I really, in particular, want to thank our Consul General of Israel, Ambassador Asaf Sharif, for being here tonight. I think it speaks volumes that the Consul General and the Consulate's office is here with us tonight. I know we'll be hearing from them. But this is a man who stands on a daily basis for what is just, for what is right, and fighting for what is good for Israel and for the United States. So I want to thank you so much, Consul General, for being here tonight. It is so important that all of us are here tonight. It is incredibly important that whenever there is an act of violence against the LGBT community that happens on the Upper East Side, if it happens in Queens, if it happens in Israel, that we stop and we name what happened. And we remember those who've been injured, or in this case, we remember those who have been tragically lost. It's even perhaps more important that we are here tonight in a show of community and solidarity, because for some of those victims who are recuperating in the hospital right now, they're not getting visits from their families. Their families didn't know they were LGBT, and they found out now and are not going to the hospital to see them. So they need to know that there are people all over the world that love and support them, that there are people all over the world that believe and know what happened to them was wrong and outrageous. And we are sending that message tonight across the world to those families and those young people in Israel. You know, think of it. All these young people were doing in Tel Aviv was going to a community center, going to a support group, looking for a home, looking for community. Isn't that what the struggle of Israel has always been about? A home and community. And we need and we stand tonight to send the message that the only way you can truly have a home and a community is if it has a place for everyone. So whatever they've determined the motive to be when the hateful people who did this are captured, we are sending a message. It is unacceptable. That we will stand with every brother or sister, no matter whether they're in our city or in our country, because violence against anyone, because of who you perceive them to be or what you think of them, is the worst kind of hatred, exactly the kind of hatred why we all fight so strongly for the future of Israel. So thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for sending the message that violence never happens in isolation, and whenever it happens, it needs to be named and responded to. And thank you for sending love and support to those young people who are fighting for their lives now. So.